I grew up in awe of the men who did the work on behalf of the union, the men who went to the big meetings. As a young woman teacher, the thought of standing in the role of rep made my heart race.
It's beginning. Stations set, goodie bags filled. Seats are occupied. The room filled with optimism and enthusiasm.
We walked into the conference hall and my eyes were full of wonder. I couldn't believe we'd finally made it into the union world.
I stood at the podium, ready to move the motion.
I listened, sat in front of a mighty stage, as trade union women debated and delivered speeches full of fire and rage.
Unlike the all-male workforce of that time, where women in Waynes were invisible, now it's women front and centre.
You were chosen to be the new EIS rep at the meeting yesterday. My heart feels something like pride or honour, more like, that I would be so trusted by these women here, these brilliant women, brilliant teachers and sound trade union people, and trusted by nearly 100 others who agreed yesterday that I should be their EIS representative.
Meetings, teachers, colleagues, peers.
I became the EIS National President just as the now legendary pay campaign began. I could not have envisioned how amazing it was going to be.
I was excited and overwhelmed about what I knew was going to be the start of something very special.
Concentrated faces, listening with interest. Hands up, questions, keen to soak it in.
I hadn't spoken in front of this many people in almost 2 decades. My stomach was in knots. What am I doing here?
Sometimes I feel imposter syndrome. Sometimes I feel more guilt. Never do I cross everything off my to-do list. Always I fight for what is right.
Phone calls, tears, I can help.
Wellbeing meetings that were done from car parks, and executive meetings that were chaired from airport lounges.
My lanyard was swinging with pride in the breeze, almost shouting, "I'm one of you now." I wanted our voices to be heard, however small they may be, and I wanted to be part of the trade union family.
Exploited and lost. My trade union membership soon became more than just a monthly cost.
Since then, I have moved, seconded or intervened on motions at every conference that I have attended, and there have been many.
30 odd years later, and I'm involved in a pay campaign for strikes with the EIS. There hasn't been one in education since the 80s when I was that wee girl.
Meal appointments that were cancelled, rescheduled and cancelled again, then eventually stopped appearing. Weekends with pals that were sacrificed for sister union conferences. Appointments that took me all over Scotland delivering pay campaign speeches, talking to members and politicians, are forever enshrined.
Home office, desk, demented. Hospital bed, dad, dementia.
Care, homelessness, debt, anorexia too.
Never do the plates stop spinning. Never does the fight end.
My colleagues, my comrades, they want me to do it. They trust me to do it. I will do it, and I'll do my utter best not to let them or the union down.
A beret. I'd never worn a beret before. How is this to be fashioned? At an angle? Hair up or down?
Always I am winging it.
These women, they've given me strength. They've passed on their wisdom. They've empowered me to keep on fighting the capitalist and patriarchal systems.
We are women. We are trade union women. We are trade union superwomen.
Hero capes are nowhere to be seen.
Solidarity is our superpower.
See it.
Hear it.
Feel it.
We are trade union superwomen.
And sisters, celebrate it.